In this video, we're going to discuss the collective universal energy for the Leo new moon solar eclipse, total solar eclipse, that falls on August 21st, 2017. Welcome, greetings. Thank you for joining us. Cheers. My name is Edward, your soul messenger host, spiritual consultant, assisting us all, including myself, to live, love, and manifest the life that our soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Let's get busy. So, I find this quite fascinating times. And if you watched any of my videos, I'm a Virgo sun sign, so as I'm trying to make it to pinpoint it, make it more concrete, the energy is not really conducive to that. This is an energy where we have to let ourselves go on a journey. So if you've watched the video, let's see, what did I title it? For the Aquarius full moon, lunar eclipse. Aquarius lunar eclipse, August 7th through December 31st, 2017. Journey of Consciousness, I am my own invention. Suggested that you view that video. We are definitely going on a journey of consciousness. We are definitely reinventing ourselves from within and then without. Things that I've always wanted to be are going to be outward to the world. So this is basically a continuation of that. Total solar eclipse, of course, is a big deal. So let's just jump right in. All right. So let's do a quick review of our Zodiac year. I believe started around March 27th, 2017 with the Aries new moon. And we have the energetic influence of good old planet Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion, growth, soul evolution, which is the name of the game, as far as we're concerned, Spirit and I. Actually, let's take a look at let's take a look as of August 21st, 2017. Let's take a look at where Jupiter is currently in the skies. Jupiter is at 20 degrees Libra. If you'd like to look to see what part of if you're astrologically inclined, birth natal and or progressed, what's being stirred up, specifically having to do with the other energy for our zodiac year is the beginning stages of the element of water, which is love, passion, creativity, spirituality. Definitely the heart chakra. So we are all going through a process. This is a separate video for the year video, Zodiac year video. We're all going through a process of opening. Of course, watch the main specific videos for more details. But we're all going through a process of opening and awakening and rebirth, actually, quite frankly. Energetic birth, rebirth. What I'm hoping is that there's a lot of love for ourselves and then for others, meaning forgiveness, compassion. Though, there's a lot, of the opposite going on because everything is being stirred up. This is a paradigm shift. The old energy, trying to fight to stay in. The new energy is trying to come in. The love vibration, the feminine aspect is trying to balance out the energies. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. And then we get to our month energy, which we're technically in the last day of Leo, so it still counts. For our month energy, and of course I have a separate video for that. Let's see, that is titled Leo 2017, July 22nd through August 21st, Mindfulness. All right. This was all setting us up. So this is the energetic influence of the planet Neptune. And also the moon in Libra is the other energy. So this is an energy that is beckoning us to look at things from a different perspective. Now, all the energy that falls on August 21st is going to be the tone for the next, well, I'm going to get there, but for the next 5 months plus. So planet Neptune gets a bad rap. There's the higher vibration, which of course, you know, there's the energy of deception, but even though it's important to recognize what's happened to us due to others in our past, I feel it's more important for us to look at our self-deception, and then we can lessen the degree of being deceived by others. It's more self-deception, I feel, that should be focused on, so we don't get in our own way. And with the other energy, it's the energy of self-doubt, basically. I mean, it's second-guessing ourselves, hits upon all the energy within, the sense of security within, which I always say is vital for manifesting, which it is, self-worth, self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence. This is the energy of worry. So we have to be careful not to stay there. I mean, like I've said many times, we all have fear, we all have doubt, we all worry, but we're not to stay in that energy, okay? Was to work through it. Work through it, okay? Not to let it stop us. But there's a new moon energy built in to this. So here we are. I mean, the new moon, it's like the last day of the month. It's very dramatic. But that's Leo fashion. Leo can be dramatic, but I don't mean that in a negative way at all. But it is dramatic. All right, I'm going to come back to that. Then there is, and now the plot thickens. Then we get to the weak energy, which is technically August 21st through the 28th. And this is the astrological influence. They want me to mention where Neptune currently is. So as of August 21st, 2017. So you can plug that into your chart. Okay, let's see what Neptune is doing. Neptune is 13 degrees. Oh, this is actually very telling. 13 degrees Pisces retrograde. Okay? That's very telling. The reason why that's very telling is because our weak energy, the astrological influence of it, is Saturn in Pisces. All right. Now, the energy that I attribute to this is a lot of things, but one has to do with relationships. All types of relationships, but I'm personally feeling that love relationships is being focused here. And everything that's involved with it. The good, the bad, the wise, and the wicked. And then there is our living space or home. So if you're working through any type of relationship energy, issues, home issues, of course remember that home is where the heart is, but finding that sometimes, being, as far as I'm concerned, what's the saying? Home is where you hang your hat? Something like that. But it's like being comfortable. Feeling at home, being at home, okay? And then there is the energy of turning our back from going on pilgrimage. That's what they're calling it. But I'm thinking, yes, a spiritual or a searching or a yearning, whether it be spiritual or not. But turning our backs from what might not be, well, what would be considered, whatever the heck normal is, normal in society's eyes. We're really being urged to go within, and what do we feel? What do we resonate? Whether other people agree with us or not, doesn't matter. In fact, it really doesn't matter. We have to honor our heart and soul energetically connected. So, we're going on a journey of consciousness, and as I get to the day energy, we're going through a form of, I would call it spiritual alchemy. I'm going to get to that when we get to the day energy. So this is really going within to be prepared to go without, and really putting it all together, all of our life experiences thus far, with relationships, with our living space, where we lived, and then where we feel comfortable with our soul, with our heart, soul, but with our soul. All right. Then we get to the day energy. Now, we are undergoing what I term the soul's journey. So it's a 3-week crash course of the soul. Not negative in itself, but can be a bit intense. Now, the energy that we have for the day of August 21st, when we have the actual new moon solar eclipse, is actually the energy of Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, I always say, they shoot an arrow for an aim, okay? So, we're projecting, we're going on an inner journey to get ready to take an outer journey. Some actually might, in the next 5 months, might want to take or plan a spiritual retreat. Or it might not be referred to or titled as a spiritual retreat. It just might be wanting to spend some time in an environment that is conducive to nature and what would be considered old world charm or values. Getting back to nature is how I would term it, but it could be termed many different ways. Getting back to community, the sense of community. So, to me, this is a very healing energy. It's also the energy of connecting with either our higher self, our spirit guides, the universe, the cosmos, however you want to term it. It's really all the same. It's different, but same train of thought, if you will. So we're encouraged to connect with our higher self, our spiritual self, our spirit guides, whatever you resonate with. Any or all is up for grabs. And it's a very healing energy. And it's an energy of things being integrated. And that's where the term alchemy is coming. I'm putting a term to spiritual alchemy because I don't mean... Well, let's get right to that. I looked up the definition of alchemy. All right. A medieval chemical science and speculative philosophy aiming to achieve the transmutation of the base metals into gold, the discovery of a universal cure for disease, and the discovery of a means of indefinitely prolonging life. Okay. So, that's not what spirit is meaning here. Let's go on. A power or process that changes or transforms something into a mysterious or impressive way. Yes. Inexplicable or mysterious transmuting. Yes. And then I have a couple more. Any magical power or process of transmuting a common substance, and this, I mean our physical body, usually of little value into a substance of great value. Okay? Any seemingly magical process of transforming or combining elements into something new. Okay. And then they have an example. Through some kind of alchemy, he has reinvented himself as a writer. So there's reinventing. That's the process that I am really talking about. And I'm putting spiritual alchemy to it because it's a personal process. All right. All right, now let's get to the psychic insight theme, which is The astrological influence is Mars and Leo. Now, typically I would go with that type of energy for the theme healing song and the title of the video. But that wasn't feeling right. That's what I wanted to do because the Virgo in me, but it was like, that wasn't feeling proper. Because Mars and Leo is a lot of energy, and of course we can access that energy. But first there's going to be some type of healing process. I know it's a new moon, but this is a transmutation. I'm going to use that word. Okay? And it's going to span a period of 5 months. Now, like I mentioned for the Aquarius full moon lunar eclipse being an energetic influence of 5 months. So that's August 7th through December 31st, 2017. That's going to be the main focus of the energy. And for this solar eclipse, it is August 21st, 2017 through January 15th, 2018. That's the main focus. Both of these, the lunar eclipse and solar eclipse, will reverberate after that, but the main energy is going to be during the 5 months. That's when we will go through the 5 months, the reinvention, the journey of consciousness, the transmutation, the spiritual alchemy process within. And then we will take that energy and branch out, if you will, explore that into the world. Put that out into the world. So that when we go into Zodiac year 2018, which I have to look up the date, but I'm thinking, I don't know when it is. It's either the end of March. It might be the end of March. It's whenever the Aries new moon is in 2018. It might be the end of March 2018 or shortly after. Let's put it that way. So this is all going to serve us next year, but we're still going to be able to manifest and produce a lot. We just have to do all of it at the same time, okay? So if you feel a little bit like walking in a dream, it's okay. Just go with it. Don't stop. Try not to get overwhelmed. Just keep going with the energy. So the psychic insight theme is the energy that I, excuse me, the energy that I attribute to it. Yeah, cheers. Is lessons that we have learned from our past, lessons that we are learning, taking our knowledge, our wisdom from the past, people who have shaped our lives, our paths thus far, and then turning that wisdom, that knowledge into something tangible and physical. Because part of this energy is the written word. Through these experiences, many will want to actually do a vlog or a blog or a book or manuscript or write music, any creative endeavor that's an expression that is going to share the journey is up for grabs, basically. So I went more with it felt more proper to go with for the theme healing song, it felt more proper to go with the energy of the weak energy. And then once I just found out with you where Neptune is, it's that Pisces energy that was really, and I was going to wear lavender. I saw in my mind's eye the color lavender. Because to me, personally, that's a very soothing color. Though I ended up going with white as a tribute to the theme healing song, which is Blackbird, which comes off of the Beatles. I believe it was released in 1968. Well, it's known as the White Album. Okay, White. But it's actually technically called the Beatles. All right. So that's a beautiful song. I've always resonated with that song. Doing some research, Paul McCartney was explaining that it had to do with the civil rights movement. Okay? You can look that up. Fascinating story. So there's an energy of transmuting right there. There's an energy of reinventing, of being free, of having freedom. Okay? So we're going to start with our spiritual freedom, spiritual alchemy, and then we're going to put that out into the world. Okay. So there was a lot. I mean, this process was just like Pisces, like never ending. So we landed on Blackbird by the Beatles as the theme healing song. Though, and also, there's also a suggested book to read, which is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I'm killing the name, sorry. That's actually well known. The journey, I didn't read it, but the journey that the boy goes on, okay? So that's suggested reading. And the theme, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a separate video, but a theme healing song for those who are twin flames, who are dreamers, who are lovers, have the soul of a dreamer or a lover, then the theme healing song would be 1,000 Years by Christina Perry. And she actually wrote that, co-wrote that song, wrote that song. It became based off of one of the Twilight films. And yes, I watched the Twilight films. Even though the concept of that is very romanticized, in itself, I always loved that song. It's a beautiful song, so you might want to check that out as well. So I would say there's a lot going on, and if you go on my website, if it's during the 5 months on link timeline, I'm going to have a lot of extra stuff that was part of this process. Okay? So now let's get to the message. Okay? So mix up the cards using the Mansions of the Moon Tarot deck by Zodiac, published 1999. Beautiful collage deck. That's the back. And this is the card that we received as our message. Okay? So it's the Ace of Pentacles. So what I want you to do is pause this video, take a look at this, see what you're getting from this, what's jumping out, what do you feel, okay? All right. And I'm going to film a video for those who are celebrating a birthday of August 21st through the 28th. But just like with the lunar eclipse, I'm going to add in this message as well. So I will title it, for instance, the other one I titled Aquarius Lunar Eclipse and Birthday Channeled Message August 7th through the 13th. So I'll title it appropriate so you can tell. And there's always timestamp, so you can just check out the message. You don't have to. You can watch any section of any video, actually. Most of my videos have timestamp. On YouTube, and also if you watch on my website, link timeline if it's current, in a current time period. All right, and then, of course, I chose a card for those who are celebrating a birthday of August 21st. That's the card that they received, 4 of Cups. That will be included in that video for the week of August 21st to the 28th. Okay, so that's a future video. And meanwhile, if you happen to have a birthday of August 21st, you can go to our website, link birthday message, and there are videos there. And let me see if I can get the actual. There are videos there for everyone, but if your birthday is August 21st, then your main video is going to be titled Birthday July 24th through August 21st. And there are other videos there for if you're born throughout the year. Always update it on a monthly basis. All right, so let's see what they want to say in closing words. All right, so Like they mentioned, some people will be going on a journey of consciousness. We will be working through. Consciousness is a great word. It will be a shift. We will be reinventing ourselves, a shift of our mindset, okay? So that we are presently in the moment. We are to honor our past, the good, the wise, the good, the bad, the wise, and the wicked, because it made us who we are. And we have survived. Now we're going to thrive. And it's an exciting journey, though it will be, there will be times where it will feel like very nebulous, very otherworldly, very dreamy. It's like walking in a dream. And they just want to say that, you know, as a Virgo, I was trying to find a specific version of Blackbird, but they said, no, there isn't any specific version. We, as individuals, will gravitate toward our favorite version. Whether you go old school, being the Beatles, Paul McCartney, or there are many artists who have done a cover, put their personal stamp on it. Whichever one that you resonate with, then that will do it. That'll do the job. All right, that's basically it. So let's just go with this process. This can be very exciting times, and be okay if at moments you don't quite exactly know everything, you can't figure everything out, okay? That only means we need to get out of our head and into our heart. And that's what I had to do while putting together this video. Because I was saying, you know, being a Virgo, I was trying to pinpoint everything and wasn't really possible. So like a Pisces, we have to take the journey, take the swim. Okay? All right. So thank you everyone for joining us, tuning in. If you would like to, let's see, what do I usually say? See, even with this energy. If you would like to have a private psychic reading session with myself and my guides, go to link contact on our website. You're going to be urged to subscribe to our e-newsletter because you automatically get a discount. Why not? Also, you receive a discount on personalized video services and upcoming products. There will be products. I just can't mention them at this time until they're more concrete. If you would like to, if you enjoy our free content, such as videos like this and everything else on our website, and you would like to donate, anything is greatly appreciated. Also go to link contact on our website. You can do that there. And I actually have officially launched my digital entrepreneur business. There's a video to check out, Introduction to Digital Entrepreneur. That's the first video. And I will have weekly videos to assist us to have the entrepreneurial, that's the word, mindset, and also to have a millionaire bank account balance. Sounds good to me. All right, so that's all going to be on Link Entrepreneur on our website. So that link has been reopened. Okay, so let's see. Only thing else that's left is, if you've enjoyed, resonated with this energy message, please like, share, subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. So, till next time we connect, you be well, take care, and we hope to see you real soon. Let's have a great journey, adventure, and allow the process of spiritual alchemy to be within and then without. All right. Hope to see you soon. Thanks. Take care.